Hey everybody, it's Heather Taylor, founder of Tailored Realty Group, and today I am taking you on an adventure to check out one of Apex's massive new developments. Let me give you a little backstory on this one. So Veridea is the name of the development, and it's going to be like 1,100 acres. It's billions of dollars of investment. It's going to have thousands of homes and townhomes. It's going to have retail space. It's going to have a Wake Tech campus, and it has been like 20 years in the making. So this week I got an invite to go to an event for Veridea, and I'm thinking, oh, this must be a realtor event. And so I didn't really pay that much attention. I just RSVP'd that I would go. And then I started getting questions from the people that invited me that were really strange. Questions like, do you want to schedule specific interview times? I'm like, no, I'm good. The weather could be a little shady, so make sure your equipment is okay. My equipment is an iPhone and a microphone, but okay. They were talking about opportunities to take B-roll. They're really getting technical here. You know, for a realtor event, they're expecting all these realtors, I guess, to record video and B-roll. Wow, okay. And as I get in the car to start making the trip out here, I look at the email for directions and I realize, oh, this is not a realtor event. This is a media event. And the only reason I got invited is because I used to host the Peak City podcast, which is a podcast in Apex. So I got invited in that capacity. Totally had no idea. You know what? We're gonna go anyway. We got the invite. I'm taking you guys with me. We're gonna go get the inside scoop on what the latest developments are at Veridea. Here we go. Okay, I'm a few minutes late, but is this really where I'm supposed to be? I'm wondering if there was a group and I missed it and they left. Let's find out. I did bring my handy dandy, I'm gonna interview you microphone, so let's go see what's going on. Hey, do you know if there was there supposed to be a media event here today?
It's right next to spot 40. If you want to keep going down, the next gravel lot.
Oh, so I'm in the wrong gravel lot.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for your help. I feel pretty cool right now. Next gravel lot, here we come. Yeah, that looks a bit more like an event, huh? I am definitely a little bit late to the party here, and I would say the whole real news is here. Total imposter syndrome right now. Go. I'm here with the man himself, Joe Graziose. Graziose, did I say it right?
Graziose, correct.
Graziose, you say it a little deeper than I do.
Well, my voice is a little deeper. A lot older.
Nah, we're same age. He's the man behind the whole project. I know I talked to you was it a couple of years ago for the Peak City podcast? Yes. And so today we're out here celebrating the fact that you're getting the infrastructure done. But before we get into that, can you tell me a little bit about what is Veridea? The people who watch this channel are moving here from all over the country, sometimes outside the country. So tell them a little bit about what is Veridea.
So Veridea is a 1,200 acre mixed use development, right? The entitlements, which make sure we all understand what that means. What can we do on this 1,200 acres? We can build housing, single family housing. We can build apartments. We can build schools. We could build industrial buildings. We could build life science. We can build retail. So it's really a culmination, right, of about 80-20 to 75-25 of housing versus retail, office, and industrial.
With the housing being the 25-35%.
No, the housing being, so what's approved here is 8,000 front doors.
Oh, I didn't realize there was that many. Okay.
Yeah, 8,000 front doors. I don't want to be misquoted. Roughly 12 million square feet of logistics, office, etc., and about 3 million square feet of retail. Obviously, that's not all going to fit on the 1,200 acres, but what we're doing specifically is finding that blend between single-family, townhomes, rental, multifamily type, retail, and being able to we'll come in first off of 55 with the first piece of that, and that's where we'll really start. the construction of vertical. But without all this infrastructure, there's no vertical construction, as we know.
Gotcha. And is some of the infrastructure going to include new roadways?
Yeah, there's miles and miles of roadways, right? So,
Right now, people coming off 55 are already like, oh my God, it's crowded down there. So,
but again, as I said earlier, we worked with the North Carolina DOT, and we're doing approximately a $10 million alteration job on 55. Some expansion, turning lanes, things of that nature, which at the end of the day, I always tell people, if you think there's traffic there today, what we're going to do is mitigate that. And when we bring on new traffic, it won't be any worse. Put it that way, okay? But the commitment is we're going to do all that before all of our houses are built.
okay. So infrastructure before
first.
people.
Correct.
Gets better before it gets back to the same, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, cool. And so there's going to be, I know there's also going to be a Wake Tech campus, right?
That's correct. Wake Tech bought about a 40-acre slice from us, too.
And when do they start building? Do you know?
Last meeting I had with them, they were thinking sometime around late 2026.
Late 2026. Okay, awesome. And then when are we going vertical with actual houses and places for people to live?
Again, I think somewhere around Q4 to Q26 to Q1 of 27.
Okay. And you said a large chunk of the land has been taken by Lennar.
But 250 acres is going to be taken by Lennar.
Okay. And then there may be other builders as well.
Very well. We have a lot of land here, so
And this is going to be kind of like its own city within the city, right?
basically, I mean, it's certainly we want to be part of the town of Apex, but yeah, it's going to be quite a big development at the end of the day.
Yeah, if you live here, you can live here, you can work here, you can eat here and party here and have a couple drinks here, right?
100%. I like to say, you can come to Veridea and sort of go to the elementary school and then go to Wake Tech for college and, live here and then eventually, live your whole life here, basically, without me.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes with me. I know you got a whole real news here and stuff.
I enjoy this.
Well, so I truly appreciate it, Joe. And we look forward to everything going vertical.
All right, great.
Well, that was fun. Joe is the Senior Executive Vice President of Residential Development and Construction at RXR. RXR is the developer of Veridea. So it was really fun for me to get a minute to get to chat with him and find out what's going on with Veridea. Obviously, it's going to be a little while before they break ground on any residential units here, but it will be interesting to watch as Veridea takes shape here in Apex. It's going to be a big deal. If you have any thoughts or comments about Veridea, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I know there's been some heated discussions in the town about the Veridea project, so I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, you want to know more about it, feel free to reach out. Or if you're just thinking about relocating to this area and you would like to discuss that, schedule a free consultation with me on my website. I would love to work with you. I'd love the opportunity to get to know you and find out how I can best help you reach your relocation goals. That's all I got for you this week. I will catch you next week. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, don't forget, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe so that you can keep your finger on the pulse of everything that is going on here in the Southwest Raleigh suburbs that will help shape your relocation decisions. Bye.